What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy, CPTV, and we back in this bitch. Yo, look. I don't know if y'all saw that, but I'm gonna show y'all, because I saw it. I paid attention. You know what I'm saying? My man Trump, he done it again. You know what I'm saying? He done it again. So I'm finna get set up while we in the living room, y'all. We in the living room one time. Yo, we in the living room with it. Yo, we in the living room with it. We finna get busy. Yo, we about to set it off. Yo, we about to set it off. Y'all see the title? I know y'all see the title. We finna set it off. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. We finna set it off. I'm trying to let me find that thing. Yo, what's up, man? Y'all hit that like button, man. Come on in here. While we in the living room. Y'all want y'all to see what I see. Yeah. Y'all come on in here. Let me get some of this opened up. Let's get some of this ambient light and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all come on in this joint. Let me see. Hold up. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, y'all come on in here. Yeah, we're about to get it cracking in a few seconds. There we go. Where y'all at? What's cracking? Hello? What's popping? What's up with y'all? Yeah, we finna get it cracking in a second, man. I caught something. What's up with y'all? Man, y'all hit the like button. It's 8 of us, but we finna get to it. I'm looking for it right now. I caught something this morning I think we all need to pay attention to. You feel me? We finna see right now. What y'all on? Where y'all at? Where y'all looking from? Oh, we can't even see you, boy. Let me move this around. What y'all on? Where y'all at? What's up with y'all? Okay, yeah, we can see now. Alright. What's up with y'all? Okay, yeah, we can see now. Okay, so y'all can see I'm right here on the screen. Gotta make sure. I gotta make sure. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so y'all can see I gotta make sure. Alright, so we lit. Yo, look. See, I had to be sure we was live, y'all. What y'all on? Where y'all from, man? Welcome to the channel, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. Y'all tapped into your boy CPTV. Y'all know I'm dropping the news, that exclusive shit that you can use. You only gonna get it right here because the rest of them pandering for likes and views. I'm trying to give you news you can use. So do me a favor, man. Hit the share button, hit the like button, and hit that subscribe button. It's free. Just do it for your boy one time, man. We're going to get the channel growing, man. I want to welcome y'all back every day. We're going to do this every day. I'm going to try to drop videos on y'all, like 2, 3, 4, 5 videos, whatever. But my man Trump, right? My man Trump. Y'all know I'm a Trump supporter, bro. So if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Get out. Like, you don't got to be here. But yeah, I support Trump for sure. Yeah, I support Trump for sure. So, you know, on this channel, I'm going to be giving it to you real, rap, and raw. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, real nigga from the block, from the hood, penitentiary, all that. But it's when you pay attention to what's going on in our everyday life. It's not the entertainment, not the celebrities. I'm gonna be talking about them too because they cool to talk about. They entertaining. They got a lot going on. But that's not the highlight of life. That's not the topic of. It shouldn't be the topic or talking point of our lives. But we're gonna get down through there, and I'm gonna tell you all about them because I know y'all want to hear about them. It's interesting. I like hearing about them too, but I also want to feed y'all some information that's good for your life, that's good for your future, that's good for your kids. We're gonna talk about that's good for everything because what we're not paying into is the politics. We're not paying attention to the things that really move and shape our life. But I am. So I'm gonna be dropping that shit on y'all so y'all can know. But shout out to my man Trump. If y'all support Trump, man, hit that like button, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Real nigga from the hood, Trump supporting. We finna show y'all what it really is, what they don't want y'all to see. I'ma show it to you, right? I'm gonna show it to you. Matter of fact, we're gonna look at it together. That's the deal. We're gonna look at it together. Look, we're gonna look at it together, and then we're gonna be chopping it up along the way so I can break it down for the layman terms. You dig what I'm saying? Real live reviews and shit. We doing real live reviews as it's cracking right now. You know what I'm saying? That way you ain't got to say, oh, I'm lying or I made this shit up, but y'all can see it for yourself. At the same time I'm seeing it, and I'm going to give y'all my reaction and then break it down so that way we know what the fuck going on. But it's your boy CPTV, and this is what we're going to be doing, bro. This is what it is. We come up here dropping the merch line on you, that CPTV clothing line. Going to be dropping that Heartless on you. First round Heartless. That's going to be the first season of this drop. It's gonna be called Heartless. I'm gonna be dropping that shit on y'all. You know, it's the beginning of the year. I've been really putting in work, extra work. You feel me? So we lit. We lit. Trust me, this is gonna be like a crazy little situation. But let's get to it.
The holidays and Lucas, you've had great coverage overnight here. What else are we learning about this operation?
Good morning, Griffin. A daring operation in the pre-dawn hours in 2 a.m. local in Caracas, 1 a.m. East Coast time. U.S. Special Operations Forces flew in from off the coast of Venezuela to snatch Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and his...
Can y'all hear that?
President Trump announcing the news on Truth Social a short time ago. I'll read it for our...
I look how real Buddy finna be when they bring him on, though.
The United States of America successfully carried out a large-scale strike against Venezuela and its leader, President Nicolas Maduro, who has been, along with his wife, captured and flown out of the country. This operation was done in conjunction with U.S. law enforcement. Details to follow. There will be a news conference today at 11 a.m. at Mar-a-Lago. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. And just before the assault force arrived at Maduro's compound, you can imagine the intelligence that U.S. intelligence agency had to have.
All right. Okay. So Pete, right? It's been going on, right? Because they've been trying to blame Trump for the attacks on the boats, right? You see them. You see, it's been attacks on boats. They've been, it's terroristic shit going on, right? So hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'm back. Don't go nowhere. It was fast. It was quick. I had to grab the ashtray. But listen. Told you, look. So, as y'all been seeing, most of us been paying attention because we really want to know what's happening, right? But for y'all that's here on the channel and really want to be here to get the news and be updated, I'm finna update you. But first, we got to do a background, right? Okay, so we've been blowing up a whole lot of boats, right? That's been coming from Venezuela. Well, the certain media will put it out there like, it's just random people being targeted by the Trump administration, right? But then the real news is in there. You just got to be paying attention. You got to be using your brain because they want to keep you blinded with the Nicki Minaj situation. They want to keep you blinded with the Charlie Kirk assassination. They want to keep you blinded with all of this information, but they overshadow all that with a bunch of the nonsense. right? The nonsense, the entertainers, the Hollywood, they throw all that at you to keep you not paying attention to what's really going on, right? But watch this, as we seeing it. So we've been targeting a lot of these Venezuelan narco ships that have been coming from Venezuela. So we've been knocking them down. The Venezuelan government is pretty much like aiding and assisting the terrorists in Venezuela. You know, like the Tren de Agua and all of them. That's where all this come from, right? So when it all stemmed, we knocking down boats. We have multiple different inside resources that says, okay, this is exactly what that is. Boom, we knock them down. Trump don't play with nobody. He don't give a damn, period. He cut no corners. So he knocking them down. He telling y'all out the gate, if you send your drugs over here, I'm gonna blow you down. Serious. So he blow them down. This been like 5 already. Been blown down. Bam, 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 right? So the Venezuelan government, the president over there, prime minister, president, whatever they want to be considered over there, these people, right, what they do is they enable these cartels, these narco terrorists. They enable that. So narco terrorists is like drug traffickers, right? Drug trafficking terrorists from other countries, right? That's why it's called narco terrorists, because you're a drug terrorist, right? So narco terrorists is sending all these drugs over here, bam, bam, bam. Trump then told them like, yo, listen, either y'all get some sort of control over it, or we gonna grab some type of control over it. So boom, they didn't want to get the control over it. Now the president on the run, right? The president, because he part of all this, right? The president, he on the run. Him and his family, the wife and all them, trying to do it moving, right? So boom, now the process of all this going on, the president saying, you know, he calling shots from anonymous places, he hiding and shit, you know what I'm saying? He not even in the president manner and all that old shit. So he on the run, but he's still trying to dictate shit as he's going on, you know, throughout his presidency, as he's also on the run. So boom, Trump tell him like, listen, y'all either gonna gain control over this situation or we will. Simple as that. We're not playing no more. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Trump don't give a fuck if you white, black, Mexican, Haitian, Puerto Rican, Jamaican, African. He don't give a fuck, period. And Trump stands for America, right? Trump stands for America, period. Not a race, not a creed, not a nationality. Trump stands for America. And anybody that goes against America is going against Trump. That's how Trump looking at it. So you got to look at it like that too. It ain't he looking at it like he don't like black people. I'm listening to the same shit y'all listening to. I'm seeing the same shit y'all seeing. So you got to pay attention to it again. They'll tell you Trump don't like black people, but if you look at the course of his fame, celebrity, richness, whatever the fuck you want to call it, he's always dealt with the minorities. Come on, he's been rubbing shoulders with the minorities for years. His father, come on, like, so at the end of the day, it's like you got to really pay attention to why they want you to hate him. Why do you hate him for real? Like, why do you hate Trump? Like, you can't even ask yourself why you hate him for real, right? I mean, we could say deportation, but that's cool. That he ain't the first one that did that. Matter of fact, in Arizona, we had Joe Arpaio, and I was in Madison jail when this shit was cracking and we was wearing pink drawers. And he was doing the same shit, but worse. Joe Arpaio was way worse than Trump because he told y'all he don't like y'all. Period. He said it. I don't like Mexicans and niggas. It is what it is. So he was doing us the worst, doing us bad, all the way bad. He was doing deportation with ICE way harder and way stricter than Donald Trump. But we seem to tend to group think and overthink those shit. So we got to be paying attention to what's really going on, because we could really be blinded and led into slaughter like sheep. But back to what's going on. So yeah, we bomb them, this, that, and the third. The president on the run. And then we already told them, listen, y'all gonna get it together. Y'all ain't gonna get it together. We're gonna take over. They didn't get it together. So now we handling this shit the way that America needs to handle it. United States has to move a certain way. So that's how we move, in like the greatest army on the planet. We got the greatest military everywhere. The Navy, the motherfucking, the Army, all of them. Come on, man. You can't fuck with the United States government. So that's what they saying pretty much. So boom, Now it's cracking to the point where no motherfuckers is now we need the leader, right? Because now we feel like the president is enabling this shit and he only allowing y'all to do this because he cool with this. He's eating, he's funded, he living like a fat rat. The president is on the run right now, my nigga. So that's why we are at a place where we are right now with Venezuela. But I just wanted to bring y'all up to speed. Yeah, we bombed them 5 times, sent them ultimatums. We told the president to handle the situation. He didn't want to handle it. So that's why we are right here, right now. Shout out to Trump, man, one time for standing on business. Trump told y'all when he came into office, he was standing on business. And this is what we see. This is standing on business. This is giving back to the United States. America first, period. If you don't like it, get the fuck on up out of there. Go back where you came from if you don't like America first, period. As simple as that. End of the discussion. If you don't like America first and you're in America, that's crazy. Then get up out of here and go back to where you think it should be first. Wherever you think it should be first at, that's where you should be at. You shouldn't be over here collecting our resources, siphoning from our communities, taking from our families, and then you shouldn't be over here enjoying the benefits of what come with being over here, but you don't respect what's going on over here. You don't respect the land. Are you kidding me? Well, then I tell you what, go back over there in Somalia and see if you could live like you live in the United States. In Somalia, you can't do it. You can't. That's why. Listen, go over there. I tell you what. Go over to Mexico, right? And see if you from the United States can do the shit in Mexico that the immigrants is doing in Arizona. Cardi Jane, what's happening? Y'all remember you, Cardi Jane. How you doing? Yeah, you my friend. I told you. See what I'm saying? Family. We family, Carly Jane. How you doing, though? Yeah, I'm just giving my political analysis, from my expert opinion right now. But yeah, it's simple as that. It ain't, we don't like you or none of that shit. We like us more than we like anybody. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We like us more than we like anybody. And you should feel the same way too. But you can only do that if you in your place where you come from to be like, oh, we like us better than we like y'all. But you can't say that when you over here with us. You feel me? So Trump just standing on business, man. And that's all that is, man. Shout out to the guy Trump, man. You did what I'm saying. He came in, did his thing. And, that's what we going to do, man. Want to shout out to everybody in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we do, man. If you here, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man, hit the share button so everybody that you know can be put up on this good game also. So look, back to the what's the name at hand so we can get updated. Yeah, I'm learning. We're going to get to it.
Have to know where to send the assault force to be able to locate and grab Maduro as well as his wife, who had numerous airstrikes throughout Caracas, targeting Maduro forces at a military base in Caracas as well as an air base, also Venezuela's largest port. And this is something President Trump has been threatening for months. It started with the drone strikes on the alleged drug boats in the Caribbean and the Eastern Pacific, over 24 to date, killing over 100 people. You saw it when U.S. forces seized, as a law enforcement matter, the oil tankers that the Trump administration said were associated with the Maduro regime. The goal is to cut off the drug and oil revenue stream for Nicolas Maduro. And for months, we've heard President Trump say that Maduro must go. And Maduro was very defiant. Despite repeated threats from President Trump, over 15 times, President Trump said he will be striking on land. Recall on Monday, we heard the president confirming that the CIA struck a target along the coast of Venezuela, destroying some of Maduro's drug boats. And again, this has been something that is not quite unprecedented. We saw in 1989 with the seizure of Manuel Noriega from Panama. This is something that the president wanted. We had not heard from President Trump, almost shades of Operation Midnight Hammer when those B-2s struck Iran. We haven't seen President Trump over the past 2 days. We heard from him on New Year's Eve. It was interesting. A reporter asked the president what his goal was for this coming year. He replied, peace. Well, for the President Nicolas Maduro, he didn't get that. Now, we did hear from Maduro yesterday, guys. He sounded like he was almost pleading in an interview done from a car, believe it or not, saying he was almost begging the Trump administration for a deal with oil. Of course, many American oil firms were kicked out of Venezuela decades ago. We've heard from President Trump in recent days saying he wants that oil back and the company's in.
Well, and it's excuse me, pretty clear, Lucas, that the clock had run out for Nicolas Maduro to come to the table despite that interview that he did. Lucas, we're just getting a tweet this morning from Senator Mike Lee, who is saying he just got off the phone with Secretary Rubio. He informed me that Nicolas Maduro has been arrested by U.S. personnel to stand trial on criminal charges in the United States, and that the kinetic action we saw tonight was deployed to protect and defend those executing the arrest warrant. This action likely falls within the president's inherent authority under Article 2.
Y'all see what I'm saying now?
To protect U.S. personnel from an actual or imminent attack.
Y'all see what I'm saying now? It's getting real out here. So we got to really be paying attention, and we got to be really tapped in to what's going on. I'm going to be paying attention. I'm going to be tapped in. And again, I'm going to be giving y'all the sources of the information so y'all can use that like I can use that, and you can decipher it for yourself. I'm just going to make sure we up to date and aware. But listen, if you catch this video, because obviously you're not here live, but I want y'all to know we're going live every day. We're going to be live every day. We streaming every day. If I'm not giving you the political views, I'm giving you of course I'm streaming. I know I'm streaming. Hey, look.
The secured self-Visa credit card.
Oh, it's on here. I'm gonna be doing my game streaming and shit. So if you're a gamer, tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be sticking it up. So I'm gonna be letting y'all know what games I'm on, so y'all can get there too. Yeah, I'm gonna be letting y'all know what games I'm on, so y'all could be following me. I could be following y'all. We could be chopping it up and all that good shit. Right now, I'm playing this Monopoly Go. So if you really playing that Monopoly Go, like I'm playing that Monopoly Go, and you want to be my friend, I'm gonna put my play code or friend, however you find me. It's gonna be in the description, so we could be playing. I might need some cards from y'all. So if you on that Monopoly Go, tap in with your boy. Stay tuned for the streaming. Stay tuned for the clothing. Stay tuned for more political views. I'm dropping entertainment news. I'm giving you everything you could use. It's Collar Poppin' TV. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm out this day. Now I'm out right now.